In a small town in Spain, a man named Vicente enters a store to steal some bottles of liquor, hiding them inside his jacket. The elderly woman, the store owner, is unaware of this because outside the door, Vicente's son, Ian, is using his special ability to create an illusion as if the bottles in his jacket are invisible to the store owner. When Vicente leaves to get his car, a group of teenage girls passes by Ian, calling him a weirdo. This distracts Ian for a moment, causing the store owner to realize that some of her bottles have been stolen. The woman then confronts Vicente's car and threatens him with a hammer, but Ian doesn't stay silent. He uses his ability again to shoot the woman, which in reality is just an illusion. Unfortunately, at the same time, a police patrol car witnesses the incident. After ensuring that the store owner is not injured, the police start chasing Vicente and Ian. During the escape, Ian uses his ability again to change the appearance of their vehicle into a different-looking car. This is done so that later, when they escape, the police cannot trace their car. Until they reach an open area, Ian releases a larger illusion, making the police think there is a hailstorm. As a result, trying to avoid large hailstones, the pursuing police car flips over and stops at a gas station. Unbeknownst to Ian and Vicente, all their actions are recorded by CCTV cameras and watched by a mysterious woman named Adriana. Meanwhile, it is shown that Vicente and Ian live in an abandoned ship quite far from any settlement. That morning, Vicente prepares a birthday breakfast for Ian, who is now turning 18. He also gives a photo of Ian's late mother, taken on the day Ian discovered his powers. Then, Ian expresses his desire to go to an arcade to celebrate his birthday like a typical teenager. However, Vicente rejects the request because Ian is not a normal teenager. Their actions yesterday have undoubtedly attracted a lot of attention and might endanger Ian himself. Not accepting the prohibition, Ian vents his anger on a training dummy in the room, although in the end, Ian decides to secretly go to the arcade. Meanwhile, the police who were previously in pursuit are seen telling the bartender about the strangeness he experienced earlier. The conversation is overheard by a mysterious man, who then uses his ability to kill the police officer. In the evening, a special forces team led by Adriana storms the abandoned ship to find Ian. Adriana, an old friend of Vicente, reveals that the agency tracked their location due to the theft they committed earlier, although Vicente initially refuses to disclose Ian's whereabouts. The group receives information from another member that they found Vicente's car near an arcade. Therefore, Adriana captures Vicente and takes him to the mentioned location. On the other hand, the mysterious man who previously killed the police officer also arrives at the target to search for Ian due to having a different goal from the agency. The man named Persevere engages in a fight with some agents sent by Adriana. Certainly, Persevere easily overpowers his opponents because he also possesses illusion abilities. In short, when finding Ian's location, Persevere raises his hand intending to do something to Ian. However, suddenly another agent appears, immediately putting a helmet on Persevere's head to block his abilities. Nevertheless, Persevere still puts up a fight, showcasing his formidable combat skills. Meanwhile, Ian is approached by an agent and a woman who then take him to Adriana's car, under the threat that Vicente will be killed. Ian has no choice but to comply with Adriana's demands. Meanwhile, Persevere, who has successfully eliminated the agent and removed his helmet, uses his abilities to create a traffic accident illusion to prevent Adriana's vehicle. However, Adriana is not fooled by the illusion, and they manage to escape. A few moments later, Ian is taken to a special facility where Adriana begins to tell him about the agency's history. This organization is an independent body, established to fight against the conscience, a radical group formed by people with abilities similar to Ian's. The conscience has controlled all the important parliaments in Spain for years, causing, regardless of which political party wins elections, the country to remain unchanged. For this reason, the agency was deliberately formed to stop the conscience's domination and restore true democracy in Spain. Adriana also reveals that a member of the conscience, called Persevere, wants Ian to join their group. Even if Ian refuses, Persevere will not hesitate to kill Ian on the spot. For these reasons, the agency is desperately trying to find Ian, even if it means using threatening methods. According to Adriana, she also has blood with a special formula that can create or erase Persevere's powers. Adriana then asks if Ian can project a human figure with his abilities, but Ian immediately denies and claims that projecting a human is highly impossible. Hearing this, Adriana assures him that it is not impossible and can be done by Ian by tapping into his emotions. The more emotions he releases, the larger the illusion Ian can create. Adriana then shows a photo of Ian's late mother and forces him to undergo some tests using his abilities. Ian then ends the illusion and asks to meet his father first, if Adriana wants to conduct another test. For this reason, Adriana takes Ian to a room where Vicente is confined, revealing that if Ian wants to know their past, he can directly see into Vicente's memories. This explanation instantly surprises Ian, because he never knew he could do such a thing. So, in response to the question of how Adriana and his father knew each other, Ian enters Vicente's old memories in his father's mind. Ian finds out that Vicente used to work for the agency. One day, when everyone was distracted by a sudden alarm, Vicente took the opportunity to kidnap the toddler Ian. Adriana tried to stop him, but Vicente resisted and managed to escape. Seeing this fact, Ian instantly becomes very angry after realizing that Vicente is not actually his father. This is also supported by Adriana's claim that it is highly likely that Ian's mother is still alive.